manners. So I'll be doing your hand of Esau messages. Most High, protect my energy as I channel for them and use resources. We'll be using Haram Haven Sunshine. Anyway, so Aries, how you doing? We're gonna be doing your hand of Esau messages. I don't own rights to the book. Certain cards I may use, I don't own the rights to. Only have rights to the flashcards that I created with my hands. They have stickers on it. So I got done with your messages at 10:01 p.m. So something about reflection time. So we got some notes for you. Wave docs or matters. Maybe like you went to court one time, for example, or waiving your rights in any situation, not necessarily court. I just like to use that for an example. Um, I don't give legal advice, but yeah. Check my credentials below, Aries, if you need other things other than tarot readings. 'Cause I do other things. If you are a reader, I open up to you as a mediator. If you need matters handled with a civil dispute agreement, you can get that service through me. You and the other person or persons or however it is, they will have to be in agreement to mediation. So I open up the door for any tarot reader who may have issues in tarot land and you need it established and handled with some kind of agreement. So wave dots and matters could be significant. Waving from the side could be significant. Two alone in the morning could be significant. And I immediately thought about, oh, is this freaky or not? So plenty of time. Something about plenty of time. Sits up most. Something about sits up most of the night. So somebody might sit up at night a lot. If the Knight of Wands, Swords, Pentacles, Chalice comes out, confirmation. Something about something about enigmatic. Something about enigmatic. So something about that Nas album, and they have Vilmatic, which that's more of J. Cole vibe, horn honking. So sleeps most in the morning. So someone you may sleep most in the morning. It might be going back to the two alone in the morning. Someone may look after somebody while someone goes to work or something like that. Someone gets a lot of sleep at that time, something like that. So then we have wished you brought your wife. So maybe somebody wish somebody's wife was around for some reason. That could be any reason whatsoever. Like they're more conversationable. Maybe they know them a little more than the other. Maybe it was a party and someone didn't bring their significant other, something like that. Gotta secure my area over here. It is windy. So, so something about Psalms 119. If the wind blew and it flipped there, I thought it was on your page. Anyway, okay, so something about social media then, or the same page, like a vibe with somebody. Something about catching up on sleep, hopefully not freaky. So whatever that is. Um, Someone said this, or you said this, or something like that. Heard this. Wish you brought your wife. It could have been a simple party and they didn't bring so and so. Maybe they stayed home. It can be variation, so let's not get too crazy in the thoughts. Okay, so what's she like? So somebody wants to know what she is like. Maybe they never met them. Maybe you talk about them a lot. For those who are married, maybe you are a wife or some or soon to be, whatever that is. Really, I would say more for you're a wife This is not for pretend. Do you have proof? It's mostly for those. No offense. So her attractiveness could be significant. Seems very animated when meeting people. So someone may love anime. What's your favorite anime? Mine's is like Inuyasha. I like Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a lot. So anyway, fully aware. Something about she quiet. Someone is fully aware of someone's quietness. Hey, hey. Something about he replied. Something about an unusual reply about it or concerning it. So she's practically not demonstrative. Speaking Spanish could be significant. I have this other book I recommend to everybody where it has Spanish words, and in the book, it is talking about different kinds of nouns. So I thought about demonstrative pronouns. That's what it says in the book. The book is green and gold, basically, like a paperback. So something about paperback books. Yeah, she's practically not demonstrative. Something about pronouns, speaking Spanish. So caught up, something about caught up. And then we have Osun, Achun, or Ashun. My presentation on the channel, because I do presentations, there is a playlist of all my presentations with cited resources and also other things that correlate to it to make it make sense. I'm not just making this up because I want to say it. No, facts matter. Right. So anyway, that is on the channel. Something about the Osun presentation. So something about a lineup. Professional questions could be significant. Yeah, it's some kind of somebody is asking. It's something about asking a lot of questions. Could have been a part of a lineup, like you know how identifying a certain person, and they might. It's something like that. So something about what's that movie? Set It Off. Lineup. Something about hardest to describe someone. Connecticut needs help with their board of ed, and then we have New York. So New York may need some kind of board of educational help, and then we have mangoes, eggs, cheese, and sweet potatoes. Something about breakfast, and then okay, my apologies, everybody. So something about 119, and also Book of Job. So definitely someone we got a lot of. You're gonna see what I'm saying when I start reading. These are just things I underlined to give a quick overview. So yeah, Job 8 verse 14 talks about spider webs. So and ironically, I've seen spider webs in your dissertation of hand of Esau messages. So let's begin. So Abe waved the whole matter aside, plenty of time. He sits most of the night, something about enigmatic. He sleeps most of the morning, fully aware. So I'm saying they sleep, but they up. Got her attractiveness. She's quiet. He said in reply. So something about an unusual reply. The stuff I was saying. I'm just going back through everything to let you know like where they where'd you get this idea from. Saw 11:11 on the timer. So yeah, she's quiet. Somebody's very quiet. She's not practically demonstrative. That's where that speaking Spanish and the other book I have. It's in my house. It's something about speaking Spanish. Demonstrative pronouns. And it was talking about another kind of pronoun. It was talking about another kind of pronoun. Demonstrative was just the one that stuck out. So I guess look up what you would perceive a demonstrative pronoun to be. That's more of like places, people, things that are very renowned, pronouns, where certain stuff goes down at basically, or you do certain things there or whatnot. So we got caught up, raising her voice, seeming to be seeming to be all upset. So I was in a place. Sister Act, and one of the songs was Raise Your Voice. Raise your voice, send it up to heaven. Something about that. So we got a nun up in here. Who's a nun? Well, I did play as a nun number 16, and then I played a hooker. So I ain't gonna lie, some people be very funny when they do shit. And then who gets the last laugh? Anyway, moving on. Uh, Silence seemed eloquent to him. So it seems like, okay. I guess they like the fact that someone's being quiet or something. So is she younger? Sounds blue ribbon. So something about a ribbon in the sky for all of us. That Stevie Wonder. I got up one day and there was like a pack of Wonder Bread, but with no bread in it. In the front of my reader, there's Sagittarius, so won't get too much there. But then I started catching the algorithm like, anyway, no shade, but they was wearing a Wonder Bread shirt too. And in the Sibyl's book about the prophetesses, when it comes to the Sibyls and the seven wonders, in the Bible, it talks about the seven angels, and it also talks about the seven devils in the Bible. And then it also seven wonders, seven Sibyls, prophetesses, stuff like that. Mommy Watcher vibes, very much so. And Florida could be very significant at this time. And then sunshine, something about Sunshine State, sunflowers. That is Leo's flower. So something about Leo. Sagittarius is carnations. So yeah, something about reincarnated. But it's like, I guess a certain Sagittarius for some of you, not necessarily a specific one, like for everybody. That could be significant. I have a moon card that just flew. I'm about to go get it. It says adjustments are required. That's what it say. Okay. So somebody need to get the fixing accepted. So anyway, okay, Bojangles, fixings. All right, let's continue. Self-conscious at this question, about 11 years. We caught 11 minutes and 11 seconds on the timer. So persuasively friendly, hardest to describe someone. She looks like she looks a little the way I think of okay, let me back up. She looks a little the way I think of Pocahontas looking. Though her hair's short and she hasn't any Indian blood. So somebody, looks can be deceiving. Somebody, your hair alone, you love using that light skin thing. As someone myself, now I got my documents and I got all my stuff. No wonder a lot of things people just don't want to just go ahead and say they're telling the truth. I think it's definitely in one of your other readings on the channel, Aries. I was picking up that was in the Word of God, something about Abigail. Um, that is the wife of someone in the Bible, and I thought about the crucible. The reason why is because Tituba, she was charged with doing quote unquote witchcraft, but um, Abigail and Betty wanted to. They invoked her to teach them about how she do stuff. So not that she taught them witchcraft or anything. I guess that's how people feel about it. But it's something about they're not supposed to do that. Excuse me. When you try to find sneaky ways to do things, that is when you find yourself in a rut. So this whole Pocahontas thing, Pocahontas, like look at the name Poca and Hontus. Poke, if you poke someone that's, and then Hontus, haunting them all the time. Because a lot of stuff about that has not been cleared up. Um, I remember in a clubhouse, a lot of people was talking junk about Pocahontas, quote unquote. Really, Rebecca. Some say Amante, Pocahontas. They was talking junk about her, saying she was a little hoe. Not, and she was young, like she was used as a concubine. A lot of times. So in that variation, and then her mother wasn't really around for long. It's something about her and her father, kind of thing. The father giving the child away for a peace offering, but really a sacrifice. It's kind of like the reiterated. I'm doing fine. How are you? The reiterated story of Aaliyah. Like if we were to bring up something, they said all kind of stuff about Aaliyah, the R&B singer. A lot of stuff's coming out where you should keep your mouth shut. And we obviously are finding out that subjugation is a lot. Subjugation is a lot. So regardless of your roots and whatever, you know, I need a friend to. I mean, I'm right here, but I gotta do a reading, so I can't really. I don't like distractions. College graduate could be significant. We have professional questions. Yes. When I tell y'all about um, we're just gonna move on. Somebody needs some gin. How about you? Recess. So like how court has recess, and then maybe somebody took a drink. So anyway, these questions had to do with the issue. So something about these professional questions, they have something to do with the issue. Um, Mediation. We have this word right here, mediation, and then we have something about meditating too. Karen, heavy lidded look, unusual connotation. It's something okay. Connotation. Connotation is something like greeting or someone accepting some kind of form of greeting or something like a form of okay everybody um hi. So anyway, is she a poet? Somebody wants to know, is someone a poet or they're poetic? Something about poetic justice. And then she uses her maiden name. Someone uses their maiden name, even though they could be married. We talked about a wife and the energy. Something about Norton. So maybe somebody needs computer device protection. Something about Norton. Loss and complete and contemplation. Loss and contemplation. So entirely unjustified to assume that it had any other significance, and yet he did. And then we have double meanings. Something about double entendres, perhaps. Something about double meanings. Hidden imitations, oblique allusions all evening. So somebody's having like I guess deja vu or some kind of like I guess for example, how can I put it? If you saw something that reminded you of mangoes, you will say that's how a man goes, or something about these double meanings. It's like somebody could they kind of. I get your feelings, but you're gonna have to kind of calm down if that's happening. So anyway, Connecticut need. Something about what does Connecticut need? That's where this Board of Ed comes in. Nomination. Something about a candidate nomination. I can't answer your question intelligently. So someone they're gonna answer your question, especially if this is a lineup or some kind of Sounds like a. It sounds more like asking questions because of like concerns, or whatever that is. Someone can't answer the question unintelligently. They're not about the. So if you got the right to remain silent, they will. Like, because they know that you're being a butthole. Like, they know they have a right to have their attorney, stuff like that. They don't. They're not gonna do it. So I don't know who need to hear it, but yeah. Or that's just an example. I can't answer your question unintelligently. They're not gonna act like they're stupid. Basically, they're not gonna act like you're just asking because they know better as well. Okay, we have I'm a commuter. So something about a consumer laws and stuff. Board of Education is significant. So case law, something about Brown versus Board of Ed, Board of EDU. And then we have I got so much on my hands in New York. So this is where New York comes in, Connecticut, and New York. Thinking about the state as a whole. So like whatever that's about, we got Leon, Goodman. These names could be significant. Some about economics, a little, some about little about political science, less about the law. Let's rewind that back. Economics, little about political science, less about the law. I don't know who need to hear it, but you need to hear it. I'm essentially an an unpolitical man. Someone, this is in the notes, not a non-political one. Again, I don't write a book, but I like this book. Again, Haram Hayden, Hands of Esau. So something about very much business training. So someone's getting business training, perhaps, or they will be, or something like that. We got Anna, and then funny I said mangoes because the person in the book, their name is Anna Manges, Manges. So maybe yeah, mangoes, sweet potatoes, cheese. It's something about breakfast and pie, something like that. Maybe brunch. So your teaching post. So something about where someone teaches at, maybe a post that they make. We have Anna belonged in politics, not teaching the academic variety. Something about like a razor. Hi hi. And then it says, and it's so damn unusual for a woman to keep that sharp and amiable, yet so amiable. It sounds like amicable divorce for some reason. Hey, everybody. So uncontentious, such a good companion. So let's rewind that. Someone, I guess they're not meant for the teaching. They're meant to like talk about academics and the variety thereof and to protect, I guess, the ideology of how others teach, perhaps. Someone belongs in politics, or that's how somebody feel. Maybe they are a teacher and they're realizing, this is more where I should be, something like that. Or they're leveling up. They gotten out of the teacher attributes to the another kind of learning. So yeah, something about very much business training. Do you think the most smart women are contentious? That's a question for everybody. Abe waved her away. Something about like that or something. Or I don't know which wave might have been. It's like a shoe, but I don't know. Something about leading question, dismiss irrelevant. Oh wow. So a valiant answer. Something about valiant answer. Critical judgment. Something about huffy. think you have the qualifications. Someone thinks they have the qualification. Hey, do your thing if you think you got the qualifications. With any clarity, some about schools, someone's industry, roads, schools, and someone's industry. We have wind, so something about something like that. So anyway, we caught 11:11 on the timer, 11 minutes, 11 seconds. So something about Aquarius, perhaps. Yeah, yeah, something about political and yeah. So anyway, if you have the brains and stuff, play it by ear. So someone's very nosy. Like they might have, their mother or somebody might have been, or father or someone that they're very fond of why they do what they do. They do what they do, and then they kind of ear hustle, and then they go and do what they do. But see, this person does that to everybody. They have no sense of identity. So whoever that is, let's go back to what I was saying with the answering questions unintelligently. They're so good that they kind of know how to do it. But at the same time, with a particular person, they don't stand a chance because this is who they probably been trying to cloak and be. It's about cloak and be. So anyway, we have young, dumb, and broke. I'm really convinced that I'm right. Remember that part? I'm pretty sure I'm right. Young, dumb. Okay, excuse me, everybody. They have a song called. He has a song called 11, and that was in one of your notes. And we called 11:11 on the timer. 11 minutes, 11 seconds. Then the word wind is here. Something about I got wind or I heard. Someone's very fucking nosy, but I guess they feel like they have the right. But then when shit blows up in your face, I don't know because you won't be able to answer certain questions unintelligently because they know damn well somebody no, like no, not you can do that with everybody else. Can't do that with them. So it's something about Aquarius and Aries, the two A's in zodiac. Something about A blood, A negative, A positive could be significant. Maybe a blood could be significant. Maybe someone definitely is in the health field or something like that. They got pulled. They be getting stuff. They be getting what they want. And then the crazy part is it don't look like that's gonna help you too much longer. Limits of my particular job. I'm I'm a bad administrator. Something that's in the notes. I'm really a bookman, a humanities man. So something about Aquarius energy is about being humanitarian. But someone's trying to play that, I tend to people's business because I try to figure out what best suits everybody. No, no. You're gonna stop lying. Somebody you are a liar. That's a good lie too. It's really a good one. But you really anyway. um Somebody in particular you can't do that with. That's why they don't like them, or they're trying to learn how to like them, or they're hoping that they take their apology where they can work together. You might want to hang that up. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. I'm just gonna. I'm just. We ain't even doing tarot cards. It's out of a book, sweetheart. Oops. Like I'm just gonna burst your bubble before it get bursted for you. This crazy. Like y'all want to talk shit. Now I got a book in my hand, and you still gonna be mad at me? Anyway, let's keep going. Most interested in abstract ideas. So something about abstract colors. Somebody know your abstract colors because of this. If you start to see a lot of them, yeah. So it's like going back to school for real. Like they taught us abstract colors and contrast colors. Sure did. Expression in the arts. So someone has an arts degree, perhaps. Someone has like a science degree. We got a lot of different things here. We got expression in the arts, in the psychology of the individual. Then I am in practical measures. So Just pay attention. Like something about professional questions. Like a teacher could be asking the question, like, and you need to know the answer. You could be in art class, math class, or psychology. That's in here. Social sciences, and then we have the problems of the state. Yeah, it's something about Connecticut and New York. What the hell they got going? I'm in nothing. Anyway, Wilbur Cross wasn't a bad governor. That's what it says in here. Ivory toothpick. Something about ivory toothpick. And then Wilbur Cross wasn't a bad governor. And then we have associated with the humanities. And then we have Yale Review. So something about Yale Law School, or I went to Yale or something like that. Um, you could, I mean, Yale has a lot of things you can do. I'm gonna just say that. So anyway, natural inclination, a political scene. So maybe someone's an intern and they're not necessarily in the political suit yet. They're just interning. This could be significant, or that's what somebody wants. So abstract versus practical, arts and social sciences. Heavy on that in the professionalism. Somebody we remember in our notes, Aries, it was about we got college graduate. So there is a college grad with an arts degree or something. I don't care what level. I don't give a fuck. Because I know people with a bachelor's degree, master's, PhD, you can still shove that up your A because you're still stupid. You're not. I'm sorry. I done seen it. I done seen it. So anyway, um, just side note. I don't mean no harm, but that's how I feel. Side note though, uh, somebody you've been trying to do and go back to school or something like that. The reason why it's so hard, because they know if your brainiac ass went back to school to do exactly, because now you know what you need to do or something like that. They don't want that to happen. Something about you gonna make it happen either way. Go ahead now. Counted them off on his fingers. So maybe somebody teaches little kids and they use their fingers. I mean, I'm an adult. I still use my fingers. So I don't know who need to hear it. As long as you get it right, who gives a damn how you got to do the counting and to get the answer. Okay. So all artificial. So we have read Aristotle. It's about Ariel Postel, the attire, maybe polo, collared shirts and stuff. Um, Adjectives or articles. And then we have Telegram. Maybe somebody got that app on their phone or something like that. Maybe a letter. I got post office here written in pen. And then we have the other fellow off balance a little. Somebody they're off balance just a little. Somebody else you're doing. I hate to say it, you're doing just fine. So then we have skeptical. The word skeptical. Um, Congressional committee. Something about the congressional committee. Uninterpreted. Excuse me. Uninterrupted. Excuse me. So then we have arts and social sciences again. Something about um, arbitrary division for teachers. So maybe arbitration cases for teachers. Something about arbitrary division for teachers. I guess there is some kind of because I did my international arbitration certification before, and there could be a division for that. I don't know. I'm being totally honest. It sounds like there is. So all one big spider web. This is where Job chapter 8 verse 14. We're gonna go there right fast. And it says, whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web. If we go down to 15, he shall lean, excuse me, y'all. But a lot of people, I guess they want to be God. God is a title. A lot of y'all gonna learn. Some people you are not even a good person. So I don't care what you want to call yourself. You can call yourself a dang on Pop Tart for all I care. You're a bad Pop Tart. Nobody should know. So anyway, all one big spider web. Seen a lot of spiders lately. Uh, Everything moves crab wise. That's what it says. So I went to the library and I saw a picture of a crab in a for kids to color at a little kitty table, and it was upside down. So something about Capricorn, and Cancer energies in your reading Aries for whatever reason. But this is also those energies can be manipulated where financial problems with family, because the Cancer house is about family matters, concrete existence, where you come from, the truth, blah blah blah. And then you got Capricorn, which is like the truth, accepting the truth, stuff like that, but in um a literal way. But it also is financial literacy and um learning about finances or something like that. That's Capricorn energy. So you might learn that a family member has been keeping tabs, or it's something like maybe going to a school not knowing you didn't have, you could be a part of a nice lineage or something, and like Harry went into the vault and saw his all the money his parents were saving or something like that. So I don't know what that's about, but it's something like that. We have straight line, vertical, or horizontal spirals. We have oversimplified, rationalization, biology. Then this is interesting. We have but am sure Darwinism. So something about the Darwin theory, everybody. If you don't know that theory, you definitely should look that up today. Like today. It's something about like apes and saying certain people, you see how I look? You see how I look? They're saying we come from apes. When there's now we figured out. Never mind. Anyway, spider web crossing and crisscrossing. We have the letter A. So again, with the Aquarius or Aries, Cancer, Capricorn. So potentially Leo and Libra in the energy somewhere. There's someone's heavy aspect of these things, and their sign has nothing to do with this that. So anyway, or they might have it nicely distribution in their chart, a nice amount of fire and air, stuff like that. So we got fire, air, and water. So anyway, yeah, something about the letter A. A is A, but more because connected with B and C and square root of ampersand. Ampersand, everybody, is the little at, not at symbol, the little and symbol that you can use if you don't want to type the word and. Ampersand. Ampersand. So yeah, we're gonna read that again. A is A, but more because connected with B and C and square root of ampersand. The hell? So somebody, I thought about the quadratic formula. Negative B plus minus square root B squared minus 4AC all divided by 2A. Because this is the only kind of equation I can think of that has A, B, and C in it. What equation do you think of that has A, B, and C? Maybe something not as complicated as a quadratic formula. Maybe the four corners of the earth, something about quadrals, quadrants, or something like that. Something about somebody's quads, like exercising. So anyway, always can learn more. New knowledge doesn't supplement as often as we think. Something about supplements. So again with the herbs. I'm doing fine. How are you? Something about the herbs. Ooh, let's go back to that. We got two books here. I'm on fire. No cars even in here. Fuck with it. So anyway, chapter 8, verse 12. And it says, whilst it is yet in his greenness, and not cut down, it withereth before any other herb. And then I told y'all about basically go from chapter 8 in Job, verse 12, to about 16, because this is where you get that spider web thing. That's in verse 14. And ironically, in your notes, as we went to the hands of Esau, Aries, thank you for the like, whoever that was, thank you. We saw a spider web. It says it right here, all one big spider web. And this is what God says, they would say, chapter 8, verse 14 in Job. So definitely jobs. There's a lot of people jobs. There's a lot of jobs or something like that. And maybe it's a lot of jobs somebody can do. Like they're just brilliant or something. Whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be a spider's web? This is not a question. This is a statement. It ends with a period. So something, it is what it is, just period. It's not like it's a question. So let me go to verse 13 so it can make more sense. So it says, so are the paths of all that forget God, and the hypocrites' hope. Yeah, I said something about hypocrites in your notes. Hypocrites' hope shall perish. And then it says, whose hope shall be cut off, and whose trust shall be spiders' webs. Talks about a house, but it shall not stand. And then he shall hold it fast, but it shall not endure. I've been passing a lot of churches and seeing the word endure, endureth, and stuff like that. I walk. So yeah, so look at that Darwin theory. I don't know, need to hear it because it says, but am sure Darwinism. Someone is a damn fool. After all the damn research we done in this country, I think it has something to do with the certain people who do the research, find the information, and they're mad as hell because they keep getting figured. They keep getting found out that no, you have the problem with these kinds of individuals. No, you have a problem with this, and it has nothing to do. You bring up their history, what they done, and y'all. First of all, don't let me get to talking about reparations again. Fuck getting some money. Leave us the fuck alone. That's respect. Cause we can get off our ass and do it ourselves, and you know that shit. I'm sorry, I don't know who need to hear it. I don't give a fuck. Now, back to the facts. Oh, you're mad at me? Why? I could be mad at you. Anyway, like just leave us the hell. We know what we doing. Oh, you still want to subjugate? I don't give a fuck. Because the point is, if you're not going to give us reparations, the least you can do is leave us the fuck alone. What is reparations to you? I'm going to say this again. Because a lot of y'all want money and shit. You can have all the money and they still treat you like a damn fool. I want my... And who in the hell... I'm sorry, I'm going to just say it again. Because somebody, you think I'm playing. Who in the fuck let Jane Elliott say anything about us? I don't give a fuck about her great research when she said the most fucking disrespectful shit ever. When they need to ask us. I don't give a fuck about you coming into any area or doing any research and then you thinking you have a right to speak for us. You the fuck don't. You the fuck don't. Because first of all, you said the most fucking disrespect. I don't give a fuck about nothing else you done ever since. You said, Miss Elliott, Missy, you said, oh, you didn't say we don't need reparations. You said it was more like reparations is not something that we should get because it's other things. But you sure the details you gave, it wasn't anything like maybe give them respect. They should have their own stuff. Because if you're not going to do right by them, the least you can do, because you didn't get into detail. You could try to be the fuck funny now and say, well, how do you not know that's not what I meant? Bitch, take a lie detector test. I bet you your ass, four-eyed bitch, you going to fucking fail. Because I know for a fact you didn't mean it that way. Stop fucking with me. I am not Angela Davis, even though I respect that woman too. Even though I got some. You will. Because I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. What the fuck do you mean? We don't, what? It's not like you said details, like, maybe leave them alone. Obviously, they can do a lot for themselves. I did look into the historical fact. So you want to look into the factors of things, but you still want to loop your ass in somewhere. But then say some disrespectful shit. Shut up. Oh, you scared? You didn't want to say it because, no. I'm tired of y'all doing this shit. Go get someone else that gives a fuck, because I don't. Please roast me. I want you to. So then when I roast your ass back, I got a lot of shit on my mind. I didn't say everything. Y'all got me fucked up out here. Y'all better say something. The hell? Hell, I was feeling Miss Elliott. Like, hey, okay, with the studies and stuff. But then after that, the record skipped for me. No. No, ma'am. Get out of our neighborhoods. Get out of our studies if you're not going to do the absolute right. Get it in. So anyway, we have wait for Q and Y re-emerges. New combinations. So somebody might have a locker or a briefcase with the little numbers on it, and somebody a new combination. I don't even know how you would change the briefcase one, but anyway, my dad used to have one. But your agreement's irrelevant. So somebody's agreement is irrelevant. I haven't seen this word twice. Something's very irrelevant. I get what you think is irrelevant. What I said, no, it matches. You just got in your goddamn feelings. Anyway, I'll digest that over the next few weeks. Somebody, yeah, you gonna need to. I ain't changing shit I said. Considered, nope. Considered the cigar store Indian. Something about it. So Senecas. I mean, that was actual tribe, but it got separated from a tribe. It starts with a T, but I think the T is silent. It was the Seneca used to be with another tribe together. It's in my baby girl's homeschool standard homeschool learning book, and I was amazed. I was like, so somebody that's kind of the reason why they don't like us teaching our kids, because then we're gonna teach ourselves and then we're gonna remember, but we're gonna tell our children the truth. I mean, we do got Pocahontas in here. Let's go back. Let's see. It says she looks a little the way I think Pocahontas looking, though her hair's short and she hasn't any Indian blood. So I guess short hair defines the two. What? Well, I'm glad growing up, my hair, long hair, don't care. My hair still long, should. I just don't flatten that motherfucker. So anyway, um, if your hair can't curl, you definitely don't have. Y'all got to understand what Indian is, first of all. Because when you do the boarding schools and the research, everybody was Asian. There were Asian looking kids. These weren't. This is why the word Caucasian. This is why a lot of people have an issue, somewhat, with the word Indian. But I'm sorry, not sorry. There is a such thing as an American Indian. There is, and it's been reiterated as the word Native American. If you take out the T in native, it becomes the word naive. So who do you think bears that cross for everybody to have what they want, but somebody else still looking like, what about us? I'll wait. So are you mad at Morris still to this day? Okay, well, at least it was right about a lot of shit. I'm going to move on. This is the last notes, Aries. Promise you, this is the last one. This is the last one. But your argument, excuse me, irrelevant. And then I'll digest that over the next few weeks. And then we have considered the cigar short Indian. It neither sows nor reaps. Well, so we got family businesses up in here. Somebody like when I looked into my records and things, I found the same. Y'all probably found somewhat same thing. Something about leave them alone. Somebody leave certain shit alone. Like I promise you, do it yourself because you don't want nothing to do with them connections anymore. I'm sorry. Do your own thing. So the county chairman here, and then we have time for music, and then we have when he switched the record player off. Something about a tray with high balls, cheese, and crackers. What the hell's high balls? I don't know. So, secrets revealed. Something about seer. Secrets revealed. Something about Queen Sheba. So then, the song, not song, in the Bible it talks about beer Sheba. So someone's a drinker. I've been picking that up for a minute. When I say they be drinking, they be drinking. So then we have her paintings. His hand under Jane's chin and lifted her face to kiss her good night. His hand under Jane's chin and lifted her face to kiss her goodnight. One of the most similar, one of the most familiar or domestic scenes. Something about a domestic relationship then. So, okay. We have looked into his wife's eyes. So that was like for the wife. We was picking up on a wife in here. That's a Virgos. Hold on. Yeah, something about a wife. Yeah. Okay, so definitely a wife is in here. Somebody you might have been thinking, what the hell is somebody doing? Maybe they tell you one thing and they got a whole nother situation. Yeah, something about leave them alone. You don't want to be a part of that. You know? So the lovers come out, or like any three of swords, wands. There's three people in here. So anyway, yeah, or something like that. So anyway, somebody they want the best of both worlds. Like, boy, sit down. Boy meets world ass. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't. Not that I don't think polygamy couldn't be done. I feel like long as everybody cool and they know what's going on, and it ain't no, you know, funny stuff. I mean, that's y'all shit. I ain't doing it. Cause see, a person like me, I'm more Sigma Alpha ish. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I'm getting very Sigma Alpha ish, especially with my creativity and the ways in which I like to do. I don't need no crowd shit like that. And then I got my own. Somebody you just trying to steady say it's your shit. I don't know what the fuck you're on, but any the fuck way. I don't care. Um, I couldn't be in a polygamy relationship, even if I wanted to and try to downgrade it. The reason why is because the bitch is always going to have a problem with me. No, I can't. I can't be in that. Somebody need you need to if you like me or some shit, you need to know. I can't do that. The reason why is because that bit and a lot of you, this one particular guy, you already fucking know. I can't because if this bitch when you're all about the team and somebody else just fucks it up because they got this jealous ass, I don't have time for it. Okay, that's why I can't do it. It's not, oh, so you want to know? I'm not being difficult. I know I can't do it because I'm going to have to beat her ass every other month or so. I ain't got time for that. And then trying to explain, certain things. Like, I will ignore and ignore and ignore. Cause that's just me. But some shit, I'm not about to just keep ignoring that. Attacking people, kids, and running your mouth, talking about somebody's a hoe, shit like that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because if that's the case, we'll leave they whole ass alone and go run off in the sunset with they dude. First of all, so my fault. I'm just saying, y'all done did all that and you still ain't get nowhere. It's like you want to embarrass someone with the truth that they got or something of whatever you think you found out. But here's the problem with that. You know, what you do over there, you got to get weighed out too. Because if you're saying what they got going on is yours and they're a liar, do you know they have to look at both sides? They can't just look at one and it's just you think you're gonna chill and watch. See, that where a lot of you done fucked up at when you found out that's what's gonna happen. So whoever you are, you ain't that damn bad. Now they ass ferocious beast. Anyway, so don't worry about shit. I'm definitely not. Um, Especially if you're the type of person you solve your own stuff and you got your facts and your cited sources and all, and they just what you're doing. They the fuck don't. Anyway, I don't care. I didn't try to warn for about 3 years. I've been doing tarot for 4. No, you're just gonna do what you want to do. Fine, go ahead. Somebody is getting late, so that song by Floetry is getting late. I think it's getting late or something like that. What up, Floetry? We have ice cubes. Yeah, yay, yay. Dun, 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 dun. Something about them Fridays. Remember them? Something about them Fridays. Anyway, if you know, you know. I ain't about to say it. Bitters bottle a quick shake. Somebody got a bottle of bitters. That's one hell of a maybe somebody definitely is a herbal worker. We got psychology, political science, science. It's something like that. Somebody you do a lot. Something about biology. It's something like that. Something about Trump's past rivals. Notification popped up on my phone. So men who drink bourbon are passionate, they say. Well, this is what's in the book. Serious but lacks flexibility. Very serious, but they lacks flexibility. So something about they can't just have any position. They can't just do any position. Anyway, let me quit. Do you really believe that? That's it. That's it. We done. So let's get to the fun part. Yeah, some about adjustments are required. So I guess that's being fixed somewhere. I'm gonna open the bog. The bog. Definitely gotta get the angel messages. Alrighty. I think I might use every damn deck I got because this shit crazy. We're gonna do one at a time. Then. Cause somebody hold up. Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. Definitely gonna pull from here. See what come out of there. Alright. Let's check the emotion. It's windy. It's a little windy. And if you want to give, you can. Y'all still shadow ban me like hell. Don't nobody give a fuck. Mad because ain't shit happening for your dumb ass. Womp, womp, womp. Read. Hi, Aries. So this is 1 hour, 4 minutes, 39 seconds. 1 hour, 4 minutes, 39 seconds. So it's on about an hour, 4 minutes, and 39 seconds from now. What is this? It's the emo. We got two. So we got balanced spirituality with practicality. We was talking about a lot of practical things like going to school, psychology, social sciences. Something about Brown versus Board. It's a lot of so we got Connecticut, New York. It's something about Connecticut's education or something. Maybe somebody used to go to, you live there. So then it comes out with have faith in your dreams. That's in reverse though. Maybe somebody you really do want to do something. It's something about Daniel interprets the dream and then Joseph interprets dreams. It's like there's a difference. The dream versus dreams. Okay, so give me one more for that. One more. I knew that shit was gonna come out. For why? I just didn't want to say it. Word through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So this got something to do with this closing out. I had a reading where the new moon in Scorpio and the full moon in Scorpio came out, but there was another reading where the full moon in Aquarius and the new moon in Aquarius came out. Something about the world. That's Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus energies. So these things have to be closed out. It's something about the moons or something like that with the world. It's something about the world then. So then it comes out with a win-win outcomes that forecast full moon in Libra. The full moon in Libra was also implemented the full moon in Scorpio, I believe so. It was in April. So for this new moon in Scorpio to come out with the full moon in Libra, but then the full moon in Libra, when it persisted, it had the full moon in Scorpio too. So these, it's something about someone's Scorpio energy is about, or some kind of karmic debt. Somebody's trying to seek. Something about hider, seeker, finder. Somebody's trying to. It's something about okay. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and all His righteousness. Those things shall be added to you. Something of the nature, and all those things shall be added unto you. So look at the bigger picture. Full moon in Sagittarius. Wow, full moon in Cancer in reverse. What's with the full moons? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. These moons passed though. All of these moons have passed. Wow. So somebody, it's something about working through some kind of fear. Or this is what is, that's what it's pertaining to. Somebody's scared. Somebody look at the bigger picture and a personal issue reaches resolution. That's in reverse. So somebody, first of all, the reason why something is the fuck scary for someone in particular, because you keep getting in the way of somebody's personal issues being resolved. Like someone you could be healing or something and somebody interrupts it. It's like, so if they're all up in your energy or something, somebody you need to just keep focused or something like that. You can't worry about. I know that I guess some kind of bad thing happens or something like that. Don't they want you to be stressed because they know you're about to rid yourself of their energy of like how they can manipulate. It's something about these full moons. somebody keeps something keeps coming out like full circle or something like that. Something about circle of life, circle K, something about the letter K. Somebody, they just need to stop. So work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. That was 11/13/23. It breaks down to 111, something about the new moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. So that full moon is Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. It was out with the new moon, with full moon in Libra. It comes out with the new moon in Scorpio. That's why I say that. So that's just funny. Somebody they knew from, I don't know how they knew. They might have tapped into your dream state with Pisces coming out of here. Something about have faith in your dreams is in reverse with the balanced spirituality with practicality. So somebody they tapped into someone's dream state, or they was asking people who could quote unquote potentially see what was ahead for you or something like that. Something about have faith in your dreams. It reminds me of that song Cinderella sang. Have faith in your dreams someday. Rainbows. Something about no matter how your heart is dreaming, if you keep on believing the dreams that you wish will come true. So, something about rags the riches. That what they were bad. Something about you sad bitches. Somebody getting rags the riches. That's crazy. Like when I say somebody is just so well, you worked hard for it though. You went to school, or you shown improve of some kind of whatever you be doing, and it makes sense because somebody liked the shit. Okay, who said whatever about it? Because someone is looking like, yo, if they just do this, or I know I can help them do that, and blah blah blah. So, oh my god, that bug was hovering around me, and it just then it went, shum, it shot off. That, I don't know. So anyway, that's what it's about. So a lot of you just need to keep. When I say you right there, that shit crazy. Whatever this is about, Aries, your house energy or your sign is about. Okay, sorry, lo siento por eso. Aries, somebody's first impression of you has always been like, wow. I'm an Aries moon. We actually act in our moon sign. I remember a reader when I said that, she started saying that, and that was weird as hell. I don't give a fuck. I hope y'all know I don't really care. You will never cite your sources though. Or that was just coincidence. Y'all be lying like fuck. Y'all be lying. That's why they attacking tarot readers and doing shit now and got a problem. Y'all be lying. You should have been minding your business, sweetheart. You still eating that bread, Sagittarius? Yeah, if I want to, motherfucker. I'm just trying to help you. No, you not trying to be funny. Say that to who it needs to be said to. That's a lot of y'all problems. Say that shit. Weird motherfucker. Real Sagittarius over here. Mars and North Node, so it didn't even matter. I'm gonna say that shit. I'm sorry. We got a great mother up in here. That's in reverse. So something about the father. The bloom. Creations realize right time, harvest, and celebrate. Oh shit. Somebody dad is proud of someone. The reunion. Ooh. Okay. I hate to say this. I hope someone's dad is gonna be okay. Okay, we have open is in reverse with great mother in reverse. Yeah, the child within. Yeah, this is about family. Deep on it. Say yes, expand through the extremes, trust life. So y'all can see. So there you go. Thank you. Um, Yeah, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, tenderness. Wow. So someone, I guess they was pregnant with a child. Yeah, we got sacred waters right here. Wow, and then somebody's grandma's. Wow, this is serious. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Yeah, grandma's is right here. So something about the grandfathers, perhaps in reverse. Potentially both. A little bit of mix and match. Sacred waters. Yeah, it's something about when somebody was like in somebody's womb. But then we got this great mother in reverse. Maybe somebody's mother is something about maybe transparency that could be significant, or yeah, something about transparency, being honest. Yeah, somebody wanted someone to be a guy. Something about Virgo's hand of Esau reading. It's something about somebody got a thing for boys or guys, and they're it's something like that. Like somebody, they look at a grown person as like their child or something, but they want their gender to be changed. Maybe because they fear the truth or something, like it's something like that. Yeah, the reunions in reverse with living courageously. Maybe somebody, you ain't going to the family reunion this year because you're gonna be too busy to go or something like that. It's not really that you didn't want to go. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, friendship is in reverse. A lot of y'all, you might go, or it's some kind of it's some kind of family get together vibes or something, and somebody don't go or isn't going. It's something about being busy, or y'all are gonna be celebrating something else because some of y'all gonna find out family won't so family. So on the board, we got the Temple of the Rose in reverse, the Breathing Rose is in reverse, and the Wild Rose is in reverse. Something about doing it your way. It just took time, and somebody has a lot of like old school, like we talking about back in the when the temple was it just sounds like, how can I put it? It's like some mummy return shit. If I could kind of, I can't really describe it. This I'm trying my best. Somebody, it's like that vibe going like Tomb Raider on shit. Okay, so what's this? It's something about someone's mind. The temporal. Wow, so a lot of y'all are moving. Distort denotes change of resonance for the better sooner or later, according to the distance which lies between the person. Somebody, when you leave, you need to stay gone. Like, I would say stay gone. You need to stay away from somebody. It's something about you put in a change of residence, or you leaving, or this is probably what that is, because they was doing new moon magic. But we got all these full moons out here. The only new moon out here is Scorpio. Work through your fears. I believe that is the last cycle to be closed. The Pisces new moon pass, Sagittarius new moon. So it's something about all these full moons. Somebody get something about work through your fears. Yeah, we got the crossroads and this person here. Hmm. Something about a safe. Remember, I said something about combinations, something about a safe or like a briefcase with numbers on it or some shit. And that's on three. This is the three of hearts in reverse. Something about vexation. Somebody you're healing from something. It's something about also maybe somebody has valuables in there or something. Look at this. Look at this. A house destroyed. Did somebody try to take something from somebody? It's definitely a B and E situation, or literally like a somebody broke into someone's house records, like your astrology chart, to try and see what kind of stuff you got. And ever since then, that's when you've been going through what you've been going through, because somebody's been acting like you or some shit for a very long time. This is why this shit going down. So now they're mad because you create a whole new life for your ass. but they asked for that old one. Somebody, your ass woke up on the wrong side of the bed, everything, didn't you? Because you said you wanted that, remember? Remember? That's what you got. You got what you wanted, but you lost what you had. You should have created your own shit then. Because somebody, I'm sorry, I don't care what it is about a person that you think everybody's not going to like or whatever. I don't give a fuck. Because if you are a liar, that's not your shit. You don't even know what the fuck you're doing. And then half of you, they're trying to get you in on whatever they got going on because they could just keep going to you for the answers. Because somebody else is going through that same shit. So everybody jealous. Because it's like no way impossible Holy's field that somebody that you're gonna go through this or you've been going through it, but it's something like not for long because it's something all you gotta do is close out this Scorpio energy or something like that. It's something about what did you do to full moon in Libra that also persisted full moon Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. That's what the full moon in Scorpio says. And then full moon in Libra, a win-win outcomes at forecast. Somebody don't want somebody to win here. They could be a Scorpio moon, Libra moon, Aries moon. They got heavy Libra, heavy Aries, heavy Scorpio. It's something about even using some of these people as chess pieces to come to you so it can look like you're crazy and you don't know what you're talking about and I didn't do that. Somebody, you're fucking weird. Over here, spying on somebody's success. We got the bear is a sign of successful speculation. And then something about a park. Do y'all go to the park with some kids or y'all be walking through a park or something? Because motherfucker they be tracking your every fucking move. And that's crazy. So somebody then stole some shit. Because if they didn't actually take something, somebody, it's a metaphorical way. Like they could have some kids of yours and they with somebody else or it's little shit. It's like secretively, oh, well, we was following the law. No, bitch, no, you wasn't. Anyway, they want to take everything from you. And it's like, but now they're noticing something ain't really working. So they're trying to get you. Yeah, seeing accountability. Something about accountability. So Cancer, Capricorn energy. It's something about the Cancer and Capricorn moons. Y'all need to do some kind of routine because somebody they too focused on what you about to get and how you about to get it and shit. Something about family matters. Something about check your Aquarius placements. We call 1111 on the timer. That is in the world. That cycle is closed. I don't know who need to hear it, but that Aquarius cycle is closed. Not that I got problem with it. Everybody got Aquarius house and energy in their chart and stuff, but what I'm talking about is somebody needs to take accountability for checking your Aquarius energy. It's like trying to find information, and then everybody went and had. It's something about like workshops, like somebody literally copies what you do and all this shit, and it's crazy. Now they mad because you do something completely off grid. They're gonna have to get you involved some kind of way, either through trick or you know giving you stuff or whatever, in order for something to make sense. So I wouldn't even want to work with the motherfuckers. I don't care what they're giving. Something about I've been had my eyes on you. You belong to me. That's in reverse. Because somebody I'm telling you, they be looking at you, or I'm just saying. Saturn placements could be significant. Somebody might have a Saturn in Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, Sag, Cancer, Capricorn. What's that? Something about Libra house. So they trying to bind you through your Saturn? Somebody's doing that bullshit. I am your father. Oh my God, like I'm your mother. I don't give a fuck. Because if you wrong, you wrong, damn it. Don't nobody care about that shit. Like, first of all, they don't have to. Somebody, you on that bullshit. I'm sorry. They don't have to do anything for you. Like, you put the child here. That's your child. Why do you think they owe you something? When your ass put them in this miserable ass place, you are supposed to be making sure that they're safe no matter how old they is. Oh, you use them for collateral? See, that's why your ass is fucked up. I'm sorry. That whole vibe of somebody, their family reunion or something like that. Yeah, I seen fake ass family. Yeah, something about that's in reverse. I let y'all look that up, right? It's something like that. Somebody, I'm sorry. Yeah, then look who's behind here. Olarunalokun, Wokakan, Wokoko, Rising Dew, being able to see farther. Something about connection to father. That's in reverse. For somebody, I guess they trying to figure out how you do that. It don't make sense. And then we got names. Derek, Gary, Beans, Lamb, Kobe, Larry. Yes, I said Larry. Jack, triangles, birds, big forehead, and cash out. So somebody taking a trip. My apology. It's something about Virgo's reading. And the word don't is in reverse. Don't take it if you should not. Something about $200 and the word yes in reverse. Somebody, they want you to mind. Yeah, the world. Something about Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. So it's the opposites of it. But they're literally, it's something like they're opposites of each other. This is going to be confusing for somebody. Because somebody's trying to get, somebody want to be somebody. Man, that's in reverse. I don't know if y'all want to do all that. Anyway, something about a babbling brook and the giving tree. So we got don't again in reverse, how in reverse, and then Olaruna Lakun Wokoko, Wokakan. Yeah, some kind of connection with a father. What in the hell? Somebody, let's talk about sex. Had to make a store run for the good. Yeah, somebody reminds you of somebody got somebody reminds somebody of somebody in their family and they want to be with you. Maybe that's where the confusing energy is. Like maybe somebody you even remind them of their mom or whatever the fuck going on. Their mind is bugged, but judging other people's body. We got Chongo Shango trying to protect someone. That's in reverse. A lot of Orisha workers out here. Somebody's what's on your mind. Somebody acting different. Yeah, that the note in the book Aries where I was saying something about somebody's quiet or something like that. And we got mother lessons in reverse. Okay, something about families for sure. Let's get the tarot. Give you a five spread and get the hell out of here. Yeah, I keep seeing fives. It's something about family betrayal. And a lot of y'all, that was the five of chalice. It's something about walking away and being mature and stuff. Yeah, seeing the world. Something about the world. Somebody wants to give someone the world, but I don't know. Yeah, look at that King of Pentacles. Somebody will be with someone. Anyway, hmm, somebody you just overcome every the fuck thing, don't you? And if you've been trying to move, you're moving. I don't know like how that's gonna be, but you definitely getting the hell on from where you at. Cause somebody they keep doing new moon magic. And when you do, you don't need to I guess you be very mindful about who you share your allow come over and shit. Somebody they gonna try to have like people that have certain kind of jobs come over to try to say Oh, they're just concerned about you. No, that's a way for them to monitor you and do shit. They need to quit. This is probably why somebody at the crossroad right the fuck now. Cause y'all need to quit that dumbass shit. Leave this family member alone if you know damn well you don't fuck with them. Cause that's your problem right there with your big ass head. That's crazy as hell. Like they over here being the best they could be. You're the reason why a lot of shit is even fucked up. The world try to come out. And a lot of you, yeah, the lovers in reverse. It's something they trying to put you in some shit you don't want to be in. That's in reverse because a lot of y'all with them threes too, and then the other three right there, they just want what you have. They didn't do no. Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay, be careful of illusion. That's like Six of Wand energy, even though there's nine wands there. Somebody gonna come to you or they do that or they will on some, oh, you did great, good job. I knew you could do it, or I was doing this, or we need to talk, we need to blah blah blah. So anyway, Nine of Wands is actually somebody trying to sabotage in a notion, give you bad news. It's something like that. Yeah, the moon. I saw the moon that tried to come out. So let me get some on that Nine of Wands. Queen of Chalice in reverse. Let me do this right. The Lovers in reverse. The Justice card at the bottom. Five of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. They might be responsible for why they try to put you in a damn group. I guess they didn't want you to have a certain position or some shit, which is weird. That's weird. You got to ask yourself why. Probably some shit that happened when you was a child that they're responsible for. Three of Wands. They made money off of your heartache and pain. This is Three of Wands. Is about commerce. You got a lot of threes up in here. Three. Mm, mm. There's a three right here. If you look really closely, the sun is shining bright. See that? It's also in the high priestess card because a lot of you they knew who you was when you was born, so I guess they wanted to stop it in advance, and it's like now they look dumb as hell. Oh well. Anyway, let me get something on that hangman. Nine of Chalice try to come out. Look, we got some serious wind coming in here. That was in whose hand of Esau messages? I believe Virgo. Or was it Taurus Aries? No, I think it was Virgo. They had wind, yeah. Something about an eavesdropping ass. So we got the King of Swords, the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Be careful the illusions. And then we got the Hierophant in reverse. Somebody abuse of power. They was I guess they felt like they had all rights and power to do what they was doing. They probably even paid somebody to do this, or the form of payment was you, if that makes sense. And Six of Pentacles is about recognition, but this is a wannabe Nine of Pentacles. So somebody literally, this is something about blood cells. This could be a family member that they disowned you, or they act like they don't know who the fuck you is. They need to stay that way then. Something about abuse of power. Hierophant in reverse. They probably use a Scorpio or a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, South Node, Fortune to help. Or this person has heavy Scorpio, heavy Taurus in their chart. And that might be you. Let that wind go by. All right, so what's your last one? You're not even gonna be long. I think you get it. You should. Because whoever this King of Swords is, this could be a hidden motive. Maybe I think they did literally said a lot of bullshit about you about like your when you was younger. It's like you told or you said something to somebody. This King of Swords is upright, so it could have been another direction. You said something to someone. Okay, they could have made it seem as if you were delusional, out of your mind, and crazy. Something about your bloodline. You might have a person in the family who has a kind of a, they would say, quote unquote, disability. Queen of Chalice is in reverse here. Damn, with the Nine of Chalice, please be aware of illusions. You got 6, 9, 6 of Pentacles looking like a wannabe Nine of Pentacles in reverse on this King of Swords upright with the Hierophant in reverse on the Hangman. This sounds like stuff in the past or someone went in someone's documents. Like King of Swords could be like a chief police officer or something like that. They literally use certain shit against you, but this person is responsible for why you even had to go through that. Just take it like a G. Obviously you did because you were here now talking about it. They're just mad because you're about to close out this Scorpio energy. Releasing negativity is what you need to do. Because the full moon in Scorpio ain't out here. But the Sag, Cancer, Pisces, and Libra is out here. But see, the full moon in Scorpio was ranging with the full moon in Libra at the same time. But you get at the same time that card in reverse coming out with the new moon in Scorpio. This is about finally closing out that negativity. Because something they keep trying to loop and loop the loop and pull. They tripping on their shoelaces or something. So we got the Nine of Chalice with the Queen of Chalice. That's in they're in reverse. Some of y'all family just ain't family, and sometimes a stranger will be nicer to you than. It's something about how we learned about stranger danger growing up. That's what they told you, but it seemed like a stranger. eh, They was a little strange, but that might be also why a lot of stuff is hectic because they was told to be a little mean and whatever too. They could be softening up to you now, but you don't care. That's crazy because this got to be the smooth operator or something like that. They sent her to try to woo you because it's something like Hercules when he met Meg or some shit. Now somebody you know they care about you and all this shit. The hell? What? Y'all need time to think, first of all, because it's definitely somebody you had relation with. Somebody you liked or something. The lovers was out in reverse. You didn't even know. They might have had all this other shit going on and wanted to use you as a blame. They was looking at something in the family. I don't know what you might have told somebody or something. You was just trying to be. It's something about what's that song by The Weeknd? But then Ludacris said something like that in the song Party Girls. And I go so far, I go so deep, they tell me their deepest and darkest secrets. Party girls in my party world. Titties plastic. That's fantastic. Something about I don't say shit and they be getting they like I ain't do it, you did it or some shit. And that's weird as hell. Cause in this situation, mm-mm, they liked you. They didn't. They just was like, I gotta get rid of this feeling. Hell no. It's like they. It's what's that movie with Snow White where the queen was like, love is against the law or some shit. So they did that or something like that because they like love someone. So it's something like that. That shit weird, twisted in a way. It's not like the movie, but it's something similar, a little different. So for a lot of you, this was a betrayal of people that you thought. I mean, you love them, but I'm sorry. A nice amount of y'all know Yeah, something about you had to recognize it. Sorry, but that doesn't mean you stop loving. That doesn't mean that sometimes you got to show people what what you were supposed to do, how you're supposed to act, behave, and just because you don't deal with them, don't talk to them and shit like that, that doesn't mean that you throwing shade. Because a lot of times people be taking your kindness for a fucking weakness, and you got to separate yourself. You ain't got to act like they do. You ain't got to be rowdy, or I mean, they might not be rowdy either. That's not the point. I'm just saying. But sometimes you don't have to do what they do. You don't have to let everything be known. You just move the fuck on. Like with respect too. You don't talk shit about them. You don't know because we ain't got time for that. Because a lot of times people miss out on good friendships and or good relationships and stuff all because of their little stinky ass feelings. And half of the time, when it's your stinky ass feelings, you can be told that you're not looking at it right, or you gotta fix how you looking at things. But if you do that with them, they got a whole out issue. So a lot of y'all already knew that about people before explaining anything. That's why a lot of y'all you move silently. I'm just gonna stop. I ain't gotta hurt you or say anything about you. I'm just gonna stop. Sometimes your humiliation is not a form of being ridiculed. It's literally a form of I'm just not gonna. Something about Fiji's innovative cyclone. What the fuck? So a lot of you, the form of humiliation was to make it seem like nobody cared about you. You gotta care about you. Fuck it. That's enough care in the world. You was born alone and you will die. Like the hell do people really think life is about? I mean, yeah, you love and all that stuff is great, but sometimes you gotta let people know what happens when they don't have you around. That's when they realize, oh, I fucked up. Duh, the hell. And half of the time, it's not that they'll go through or have a bad life. No, because you will want the best for them still. It's more like they gonna know what a true friend was, or a true lover, or a true whatever relationship y'all got or had or something. Because a lot of times you don't gotta do all that. Just leave them alone. They'll figure it out. And then when they do, it's kind of you comfortable with being without them. Nothing has to go back the way it was. Long as they stay the fuck away from you, you cool. Or you stay away from them, you'll do whatever. Like you gonna you. I'm just saying. So some of y'all, just be content with being by yourself, cause that's the problem. People feel like, according to what they put you through, or something like that. Aries energy. They feel like you don't have what it takes to sustain being by yourself or not having relationships with people, or everybody can hate you somewhere and you just the only one. And oh well, first of all, you got to understand why you in that position, because everybody didn't like you. They had something to say about everything when you could have did them the same way. But they checked the records and you never felt like that about them. You never said shit about them. You was trying to get people to realize what true love is, and you can't help that they don't want to realize what it truly is. And half of the time, that's just focusing on yourself about what you see outside. You might see two people arguing about something, right? But you take it a notion as, you know what? That could have been me. Like you seen somebody get locked the fuck up for losing their damn mind because maybe they was really going through some shit and people kept fucking with them. And you like, that could have been me. But you like on some Monique shit, you'll still go into the prison and be like, hey, how you doing? Because it could have been you. Let's not get too proud about what love is, because sometimes love hurts, or you might have to hurt somebody. And sometimes you don't want to do certain things, but you gotta. Like, I hate to say it, but let's just be real. If you minding your business and somebody trying to kill you, all because of what they heard and what they don't like, what you do, or some weird ass shit. And you got to do their ass dirty. It was either you let them take you out. I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. I wouldn't advise anybody to do that. And the sad part is, y'all got to really deteriorate what that is. Because half of the time, somebody's just trying to help you, and you think they're trying to hurt you. That is a person who does not know what love is. They need to heal. Sunshine. Okay, at the end of the day, it still don't defeat the fact you still would never do certain things. I'm not saying you squeaky clean. We all got our mess, but certain shit you're just not gonna do. Half of the time, if someone don't put you in a position of certain things, it wouldn't even have went down. It wouldn't have been had to. It wouldn't even have had to been thought about. It wouldn't have happened where certain things had to be detailed and descripted. It would have never happened had they not put you in that position in the first place, where you had to make certain choices. So people got to take accountability also in putting certain people. All right, so I'm gonna leave with this. I hope that helps people. Like, comment, if you need me, need me. You don't, you don't. Description box has information in it. And thank you for everyone who is innovative, especially authors. I love books. I love y'all. Peace, love, and healing. See you later.